What's up, INRW 0311? Welcome to the fall 2022 semester. What I am going to say first is if you have not visited our English 1301 Blackboard course and you haven't reviewed the syllabus or video for that course, please pause this and go ahead and do that first. It will make a lot more sense for you if you do that first, where you review everything in English 1301, including the syllabus and lecture video that introduces the course. If you already reviewed that, welcome to INRW 0311. If you are enrolled in this course, you are also enrolled in a separate course, English 1301, with me. So let's talk about that a little bit more. My name is Renee Maluli. As I said in the 1301 video, you can call me Renee or Miss Maluli. Either is fine. A lot of the information on the syllabus is pretty exact to the English 1301 syllabus. So I won't go over every little detail in it because it kind of mirrors the course. But I will just kind of clarify that this is how you contact me through email. And you can also message me through Blackboard. And like I said, review the English 1301 video first so that you have an overview of how to send me emails and things like that. You can also message me on Blackboard through Blackboard Messenger. I'm going to go ahead and go into student mode so I can see what you see. If you want to message me through EPCC Outlook email, you can go to my.epcc.edu and click my email right here and send me an email. You can also email me through Blackboard Message right here. You click it and you can go there as well. So let me go back to our syllabus. And like I said, a lot of this will be the same. This course is online. If you want to visit me during office hours, I have the exact same office hours that I have listed in the English 1301 syllabus, in person from 3:30 to 5:30 every Wednesday, second floor of the AST new building at Valle Verde. Or if you want to meet online, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Fridays on Microsoft Teams. I have the exact same office hours link for both courses, both English 1301 and INRW. If you want to meet during virtual office hours every Friday, you just click that link there. And like I said in the other video, if you're there and I'm not there or you're getting an error, please email me at that exact same time so that we can figure out what's going on. Good news. This is the same exact textbook that is required in English 1301. So we're going to use this textbook in both courses. It's not a separate textbook. That's really good news for you. INRW and 1301 use the exact same textbook. And as I said in the previous video, whether you get the digital or hard copy, if you rent it or buy it, entirely up to you, whatever makes the most sense financially for you, because textbooks can be stressful and I don't want it to be. If you find an earlier edition of the writer's reference, as I said in the other video, you certainly can, but you want to meet with me to match up the pages, because if it's an earlier edition, it won't be the same pages that I'm listing on Blackboard and on the syllabus. Textbook information can be found here as well. The way our course is designed with INRW is pretty much exactly similar to 1301. Not to confuse you, I just think it's more convenient that way, since a lot of this kind of works together. So let me know if y'all have any questions about the textbook. Please email me to verify before you purchase. This is the exact same requirements that we need for 1301, so I won't go into detail. That's why you want to watch the 1301 video first. If you have questions about that, let me know. Let's explain INRW 0311 and what's going on. INRW 0311 is paired with your English 1301 course, meaning you're taking both the same semester. They're separate courses, so be careful with that, but they have to be taken together. Why? Because INRW is here to help you get even more writing practice. It has to be taken the same semester. The goal for INRW 0311 is to boost your essays that you work on in 1301, your reading and overall writing, to better prepare you in both courses, but even more so in your 1301 course. Sometimes this class has two different instructors, but in my opinion, luckily for you, I am the same instructor. So you have me for English 1301. You also have me for INRW 0311. I think that solves certain confusions sometimes, in my opinion. It is important to complete the work for both this course and for English 1301 because by the end of the semester, it's separate grades. Meaning, even though the goal of this course of INRW is to help and assist get you even more writing and reading practice to better prepare you for English 1301, they work together, similar themes, the same objectives. By the end of the semester, they're separate grades. So you want to do your work for both courses because they are separate grades. Same rule applies to INRW. Every Monday morning, a new weekly folder will be available on Blackboard. You will have from that Monday through Sunday to review and complete everything in that weekly folder. So don't wait to review everything until Sunday night. You will not have time. As early as you can on Monday morning, like I said with 1301, go into INRW as well. I always recommend starting with 1301 first and then going into INRW. As early as you can on Monday, check in. Doesn't mean you have to do the work right then, but just so you have an idea of what's going on in 1301 and what's going on in INRW. This course is also asynchronous like your 1301. It means that you are expected to divide the readings and Blackboard assignments on your own time within the Monday through Sunday time frame. All of my lectures are pre-recorded like this one here, meaning we do not meet for a class time. You want to allow at least 8 hours a week to complete the coursework. Of course, it depends what's going on for the week. It could be more, it could be less. The exact same objectives from 1301 are applied in INRW, so I will leave that alone. Always keep track of your grades in both courses through Gradebook, and it's in the exact same place in this course as well. You click Gradebook there. Now, the activities are slightly different for the gradebook. Again, students can earn a total of 1,000 points by the end of the semester for INRW as well. Again, not to overwhelm you, but it's that way you have more points headed your way if you need them. Every letter grade is 100 points. The only difference is in INRW 0311, students cannot receive a D in the course. So you either get an A, a B, a C, or an F. How I divide the work. So good news as well, you don't have separate essays for INRW that you have to work on. If you complete each 1301 essay, we have 4 of those total. You get a check mark 100 points for each one of those in INRW as a grade. So as long as you complete all of those essays, you can get up to 400 points for INRW. We will have separate writing activities for INRW that are their own grades, separate from 1301. We'll have those scattered throughout the semester. Total by the end of those is 200 points. You will have unit reflection journals that are separate and a part of INRW only for that grade. Those collectively are 200 points. And then something that's required for all INRW 0311 students is, why is that all highlighted? Is a final portfolio. Your final exam for this course for INRW is to submit a portfolio of all of your work for the semester. I will have separate assignment guidelines and a grading rubric for that when we get to that, and so don't worry about it until finals week, but that'll be up to 200 points. So the grand total of all these assignments for INRW 0311 is 1,000 points. If you guys have questions about the difference between these courses, please don't hesitate to probably meet with me so that I can have a verbal conversation with you all to make sure you're clear, because I understand it can be a little confusing. So I'm here to help. That's something you want to take care of, though, with questions right away. Your essays in this course are the same ones assigned in English 1301, so you don't have separate essays for INRW. If you complete them for 1301, I will go into the gradebook for INRW and assign you 100 points for each essay. If you do not submit them in 1301, you will receive a 0 for them in INRW 0311, and of course 0 for them in 1301 as well for each essay. Make sure to always check the course calendar, meaning this, on our syllabus page, so that you know what's going on in both courses. That's even more important for you all being enrolled in both courses, because you might miss something that's due in one of the courses. Every Monday, a new folder will open for you to review and complete the work. It will close Sunday. Same exact rule for 1301. This course is designed to break up the work. You can't complete the work if you wait until Sunday night, like I said. Log on to Blackboard consistently throughout the week just to check grades, see any announcements from me, emails, anything like that. And like I said, I don't know why I have this repeated. Sorry about that. Recommended 8 hours a week for this course. All of this is exactly the same. Communicate with me if something's not making sense or files aren't working or if you have questions. Meet with me during office hours or schedule an appointment if you want to work in depth with anything regarding the essays, planning them, me reviewing any drafts with you one-on-one. Anything like that, I'm here to help. Communicate with me or I won't know any issues or problems going on. So I won't go over the late work policy for 1301. Please review the video for that. Regarding our course, INRW 0311, weekly activities, unit reflection journal, and the final portfolio will not be accepted late, meaning nothing in this course can be submitted late because it's just a little too overwhelming to try to keep up with everything going on in both courses. Rewrites for 1301 are in that video, so take the time in 1301 to review that. Nothing in this course can be revised and resubmitted. Again, it's just because of time, so just keep track of your grades and deadlines, please. Same exact policies for INRW, so take the time in 1301 to review that. I don't drop students. Be sure you drop yourselves if you hopefully you don't have to, but if you have to withdraw. And then anything with emails, please review this on your own time. And then these are all just the same exact things for both courses, which is great. So our course calendar is actually going to look pretty similar, meaning similar in terms of what dates each week takes place, what objectives. Our course objectives are going to be exactly the same for course readings. The only thing that might be different, that will be different, I should say, is what's due. So that's why you want to be careful and make sure you're keeping track, whether on a planner or if you print out this part of the syllabus so that you're constantly able to check in and see what's due for the week in both courses. For example, in week 1 for English 1301, there's a writing activity due by the end of the week. You don't have anything due this week for INRW. That's why you don't see anything here, just because I want you all to familiarize yourself with both courses and meet with me if you have questions about the difference between the courses. But if you peek into week 2, like I always recommend, keep an eye on the next week so you have the exact same dates, objectives, and readings that are in English 1301. But you also have a separate thing due for INRW, a Unit 1 reflection journal. So you'll be able to complete that as early as August 29th when the Week 2 folder opens on Monday morning. So that's just something to be a little careful with. I'll have a reminder whenever an essay is due for 1301, nothing will be due for INRW because I want full focus on that essay. So that's our calendar. Go ahead and look through it. If you have any questions, let me know. The week folders are going to look exactly the same. They'll have pretty much the exact same files as 1301. So go in that logical order, numerical order that I'm reminding you all of in 1301, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Always go in that order. Don't skip to the end to do the assignment. Go in the order of each file, run through it, and dedicate time. You're not seeing any kind of assignment in the week 1 folder because in INRW, like our syllabus calendar reminded us, nothing is due for week 1. So little things like that, you're just going to have to get kind of familiar with, and you'll get more comfortable with it. A way to avoid stress is to have both syllabus calendars available that you can constantly check at the start of each week and keep track of what's due. So I'll leave that at that. You all have a really cool opportunity where we're going to get to know each other more because you have me for 2 classes, which is pretty awesome, I think. And I'm going to get to know you all even more. And, students in both courses just get that much more practice. And it's so amazing to see how much students grow when they're enrolled in both of these courses. It's really wonderful. So I really am looking forward to getting to know you all in both courses. But our INRW class is a little smaller, so it's a little bit more. It's more like a family. But I'm excited to get to know you all. Don't hesitate. Like I said, no dumb questions. Please, there are no dumb questions. You can ask me anything you'd like. And let me know if I can clarify anything. You all have a wonderful start to the fall 2022 semester.